Hello everybody, today this is a look at a custom LEGO Transformers Optimus Prime that cannot transform, it's just a figure. Gosh, this plastic is... And yes, he is large. It's supposed to be based on powermaster Optimus Prime, and it is very tall. There is a LEGO minifigure, and a third-party core class, and a official core class. So we're just gonna get a size... Fast entry grade Gundam Legion class, and well, I don't have anything else. But it's very large, probably over a foot tall. And the reason I'm doing this review is because I believe I am going to be taking it apart because I need parts, and this this mock has a lot of parts. And to be honest, I didn't really like this mock anyway, so I'm not feeling too bad, but I thought I'd make a quick video about it because it's kind of impressive. If you go from right here, it looks ridiculously good, but then the torso is pretty bland. It's not the worst, but that head, though, I just could not figure out a good head. So, in the shoulders, I tried something new, and it just didn't work. So, let's take a closer look. And first of all, he does not like to balance. He has ball joints on his feet, and you'd think that would make him better, but that just means he leans back sometimes and can fall. Where I had him in display, he was literally leaning back against the wall. He's very big. Looks pretty good on the other side, too. Very gray, because it's supposed to be, trailer, but it was supposed to look like it could transform, kind of, but it cannot. I want an official third-party company to make a big, or not third-party, or a company to make a big, I don't even care if it's transforming, just a 3-0, or like YOLO Park, or even Blockies, to make a big powermaster Optimus Prime. A big, chunky boy. This guy is, other than the feet, pretty sturdy. Here, I'll pick him up. He uses ratcheting joints, so he has legs and can be a bit loose. But he does have pretty basic articulation, which we'll get into. First of all, ball joint at the head. Pretty simple. Arm can go out that far. There's a bicycle wheel there. Can't spin full 360. His leg can fall apart. Elbow, actually slightly over 9 degrees is maximum. And as all, ball joint does have rotation. Nothing at the waist. Legs can move out that far, which is pretty good. Better than, but like 90% of Spider-Man. Leg can kick up that far. Not terrible. 90-degree bend at the knee with rotation. That will cause some damage, so I do not suggest doing that. So let's put that back on. Figure out where it was. He has these big panels on the legs, which I do like the look of the legs. I'm going to say that. He also has a ball joint at the foot, previously mentioned, and that's it. He has the basics. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, overall, he is lacking in the most important spots. Also, he doesn't have a waist swivel. He's not lacking in the most important spots. He is missing a piece there, you may have noticed. I have no idea where they went. I think I used it for parts. But the articulation is comparable to a core class. Okay, this one doesn't have, but bulging, which can, yes, it can look, which, I'm gonna take this off the tripod. The head, it can look up. It is stuck looking up, and it can look up that much. You can barely tell there's a difference. It has some tilt, like you can barely tell that's a ball joint. So really, it is just a swivel. If you turn it sideways, it maybe has some movement, but it does have less than you would expect. But it does have the arms that can move forward. Okay, this one is not a good core class. Here, let's get this one. This one just has less kill. The arms can go fully around, sometimes not even for the core class. And this one itself has some problems with that. slightly over 90 elbow, which this one actually has pretty over 90. The only thing it has over is over core class figures. Well, first of all, it doesn't have a waist swivel like core class figures do. Legs has better leg kicking and has slightly better leg forward and back. Much worse knees for at least this one. Most do have just 90. And doesn't have a waist swivel. The only thing it really has above is, technically that ball jointed head and the ball jointed hands and the ball jointed feet. That's it. Because everything else is very comparable. I do have a time class figure that I could kind of do it to, but it has less articulation than that. Overall, it's lackluster. And I hate to say that because I do genuinely really kind of like him. I had let me take the chest off so I can show you. Yeah. There's some cool building techniques here, like this chest, which just fell apart. 1 second, I'm gonna do a quick cut. And I'm back. It is actually a pretty big chunk of a cab, but there's no break in between that. And why is there more truck up here? Like, that doesn't make any sense, and it's very annoying. I did have a whole feature planned where the grill was supposed to be on a jumper plate, so that you could just easily take it off. Well, you can't anymore, as you can tell, because the torso is a bit of a wink link. It's a wink wink. It's a wink. It's a what? Oh, it's a weak link that kind of just needs some help. This entire front was supposed to come off, but it doesn't. There's a backpack in his chest. The chest, I will say, is the best part, and I might keep the front built and then make like a little badge or something. Maybe make a truck mode for him. Like, that's just it. It's just gonna be a plain truck. So it's not bad, but it's just mediocre. I will not be making instructions for this guy. Hope you don't want that. Now, another cool building technique is these pieces are completely sideways. And the torso is built backwards, so that is the anti-studs, and on this side, you can see the normal studs. I do like that. It looks cool and adds a way to add the torso, which doesn't want to stay on. Well, it wants to stay on. What the heck just fell out of my watch? But my camera doesn't want to look up. So yeah, this figure is good, I guess. But I'm going to take it apart because I want to build a mock. So this is the last recording of him. So I thought I'd just quickly make a quick review of him. And I don't know if he'll post this actually, but if you're saying it, I did. But it's very much plain. What's that? Okay, watch it. Okay. It's very plain and very... Oh, yeah, very that. Very much a mess. But I do like the big Chonky figures that you can just grab and enjoy. The camera, better camera. Camera! No, camera. Oh, I'm gonna have to. Like, big ratchet joints. Big chunkiness. I just want a chunky figure that doesn't fall apart. I've made some good mechs. Like, one second. I'm gonna go grab one. 2, actually, that I just made. There we go. But I do have some new mechs, like this one, which is, okay, that's not chunky, but I do have some much better looking figures, and honestly, there's a hair there. It's my sister's. Oh. If you want a thing of this guy, I will make a video on him. But I do now have another chunky transformer that actually can transform. Kind of. Okay, he's a bit damaged. Just put that back together. But he is a lot smoother. For better or for worse. But it is Motor Master. I've been making the Stunticons. I will do a full video series on them, not just one full video. But here is their leader. He's very large and imposing and smaller than Optimus, but he still has that chunkiness. Ignore that one piece. I'm going to replace that right after I film this. He has ratcheting. He only has 2 ratcheting joints being on his arms, and he is a bit delicate, I will be honest. Most of his joints are... Yeah, he's definitely smaller, but he's much more enjoyable. Except the slight looseness of the joints. I wish I had the tighter ball joint pieces. Elbows are fine. It's just the knees and the upper legs need to be changed. But I don't know how to do that, so I don't think I have the parts to do it. So just not. But he is going to be my big boy Transformer for the next while. So that's the end of the video. I do actually have another mock that is Chonky that I actually forgot I had. You can actually watch the video of this guy. I will leave a link in the description. There is a O on his hand. Actually, it's a 0. It's from my old house. That sounds weird, but you know, it's the flood-infected Cyclops, which is a very chunky figure. I love handling this guy. And I have made a video on him. There's a link in the description. Check that on out. Check out my Stew Series Optimus Prime review. Link in the description. And check out some of my other reviews, some of my other stop motions, which... Oh, sorry, something just fell. So there's going to be more stuff for me, and this might just be the last... Dear God. My phone just fell. I think I'm going to cut that out, because I think my face was accidentally revealed, and I'm not doing that yet. Give me a 1K, and I will. But this might just be my last video of the year, except for maybe my New Year's or Christmas special, which... Christmas special is in the works. So I'm well, have some good holidays if my Christmas special doesn't get posted until the end of the year. Sorry, I hope to finish it, but I don't know when. I hope you enjoy your holidays, and I hope that you stay safe. Stay safe out there, people. There's some psychopaths out there. So stay safe. Stay nice, and well, have a good day, and, well, that's actually, no, that's not right. Totally not stealing this from another YouTuber, but have a good life. Sorry, Jesus.